2, 1, bang.
Yeah, this is the day that y'all dreaded. Y'all didn't want to see me. Oh, you see the money green is on for the money team. It's on. It's right. It's time to perform under the lights. I'm hyped, ready to get it right, like Mike. Crazy. But then there's other stuff that we need to talk about because there's people out here being highly disrespectful for a product that I endorse, that I push, that I said, yo, go buy 2, 3, 4 copies. I didn't care how many copies that you was gonna get. I was gonna, go do that. We're gonna have to talk. We're gonna have to have a sensitivity training right now, and that's about to go down because I can't allow this to, not on my watch. That can't happen. We're gonna get into these topics. 5, 4, 3, let's go.
We got a lot to discuss. When it come to news, ain't no better than us. When it come to news, ain't no one you can trust. We got a lot to touch, so it's time to crush. We got a lot to discuss. When it come to news, ain't no better than us. When it come to news, ain't no one you can trust. We got a lot to touch, so it's time to crush. So it's time to crush.
Peace and blessings, and welcome back to Xbox Frontline News with your boy, the King. Now, somebody asked me, oh, King, are you throwing up the sixes for the devil? No, I'm throwing up my God. I worship. That's when I say blessings, peace and blessings, this is giving me sight beyond sight. Now, a lot of y'all don't even know, like a lot of cartoons and stuff go over your head, like Thundercats and stuff. And as you get older, you mature, you understand exactly the stuff that you need to learn on your journey through this earth or whatever. Everybody has the freedom to choose who they worship and stuff like that. But no, that's not sixes or whatever the hell that was about. But regardless to what, that is asking God to give me the wisdom to see the people before me for who they are, to see if they have bad intentions. So that's what that is. That's why I do that all the time. All right, because that's what I'm asking God every time. And every time I greet people, I greet them with peace and blessings. All right, because that's what I want. I want peace and blessings. So without that, we're getting that out the way, because, one person before was like, oh, that like a gang sign. What is that? Because I'm black. Now that is very important. That comment that I made right now is very important because of the subject matter that we're about to talk about. Now, a game, Stellar Blade, I'm going to just jump right into this, right? And yeah, listen, if this is the first time you find in this channel, thank you, like, follow, and subscribe, hit the notification buttons. And, I do live videos daily, post shorts, just, show up, and a live show. There's a call-in show on Fridays. And I give away coins and stuff like that. But this I didn't know what to think of it. All right, so Shift Up, the makers of Stellar Blade, which is a PlayStation exclusive, PlayStation 5 exclusive that runs on the Unreal 4 engine, is a truly beautiful game. I even showed y'all guys, saw me playing it. I showed some video of it, of me playing and stuff like that. And for the weirdo that said, do I have a PlayStation? That means you don't watch my videos, because if you did, you have saw me playing Stellar Blade. But, and that was a demo. But I told everybody to go out and go buy it. And that's what I wanted them to do, right? Go buy it, try it. I thought the game gave a level of freedom of expression to the developer, and I wanted that to be supported all the way to the end, right? It comes to my attention that inside the game, there is a part of graffiti that's on the wall that says hard, and then it has a little R next to it, shop. So if anybody knows, especially Western culture, because these are Korean culture that don't deal with Western culture. So I'm not saying that you are insensitive to what our plight is as African Americans. As you know, I'm not black because that's a color, right? African American, I'm American, and that within itself is just going to drive people crazy. But hard R, there's ninja and there's ninja, right? You understand? And the racist connotation to that incited a lot of people. Now, there's probably people that's disingenuous. Now, I want y'all to go back and watch all my videos. I know I get on PlayStation Pause for a lot of things, and I do a lot of ribbon and stuff like that. This is not that. I want y'all to stay away from that. I actually supported the game. I actually thought the game was a fantastic game. I thought it was something that everybody needs to play. Freedom of expression is necessary, especially in this medium, and I don't want that stopped. But that level of insensitivity when it comes to that, I don't get a chance to pick and choose what I'm upset with, right? What one person is upset about and I'm not upset about it, we have to have this conversation. Well, that was brought up to Shift Up and Sony, and then they went in and they fixed it apparently, and apparently them fixing it turned it to Crimer. Crimer is another connotation towards black men. And if you didn't notice, or if you're listening to me while you're driving on the radio, on your headphones, I'm a black guy. It's enough barriers and stuff and hurdles that we have to go through on a day-to-day basis, regardless to what. On our leisure time, I don't want to be demeaned and disrespected. Now, there's different ways that I can take this, and I can take them on face value for what they said, and I could be a hypocrite and say, oh, I'm upset with this, but I'm going to support the game because I support freedom of expression. Is this freedom of expression? There's questions that needs to be answered. If this was held in another group of people, would it be swept under the rug? You understand? If this was something that was hurtful to another group, would it be this easy? Or would you have to donate some of your proceeds to the United Negro College Fund? Or would you have to donate some of your proceeds to Morehead College? Morehouse. Morehead, that's my family name. Morehouse. Or other black establishments. The Urban Youth Fund. Something to show that you're truly remorseful for the pain that you have inflicted, either emotionally, mentally, or whatever. I know this is a heavy conversation, and these are conversations that either we're going to have or we're going to run from. And I understand this video is not going to do a lot. Probably won't. Damn sure won't. But also, I understand exactly who I stand with and who I stand for. I stand for freedom, justice, and equality for all. That's for everyone. So that means you being disrespected, I'm going to stand with you, for you, by you. And I just felt that this is truly unfortunate because that was something that I was truly looking forward to. Now, if they expunge it completely out the game, if they make some type of amends in some form or fashion, then I'm going to revisit exactly my original statement. So buy a copy for you, buy a digital copy, buy a physical copy, buy a copy for your friend. Yeah, I'm going to revisit that stuff. But you got to show some form of contrition. You got to show some form of remorse. And who am I, right? I'm just a person that has a very tiny, tiny, tiny voice, a tiny platform that was urging everyone to play and buy your game because I wanted liberty and justice and equality for you. So maybe maybe you hear this, maybe you don't. Shift up. The ball is in your court. Like I said, I'm a small YouTuber that got 7,000 subs. I'm absolutely nothing in the grand scheme of things. But it's very important to hear everyone's voice, no matter how small, no matter how large. And I was truly anticipating this game. Well, this next topic is going to be a way different topic. And hopefully, we can get out of this muck and mire of the same old thing. Yeah, y'all didn't want to hear me. You didn't want to see me. You didn't want to let me be me. But I am free with the financials. That's why I'm dressed in green. Yes, the green machine. Mean green all the time. The money team. Now I know you like, yo, King, what you capping for? Microsoft Financials came out, baby boy. Now, yeah. Xbox has taken its seat behind Windows. Okay. I'm not gonna sit here and hold you. I'm not gonna be upset about that. I'm not gonna be upset about that. It went right back to fourth. It wasn't third. It was ahead of Windows the last time they fought. But now everything that isn't glitter that glitters isn't gold, right? And I can tell you that Xbox hardware is down a massive 31%. And Surface is hardware in general. Surface is down, hardware is down 31%, 17% total, right? In the grand scheme of things, all total, right? But overall gaming revenue is up 51%. Shout out to that ABK, man. They counting that bread. I told you that bread was going to come in and they was going to count that money. Now it's different. Now they was looking at a different situation. And I'm going to tell you, man, I'm going to tell you to go to the store, go to my Teespring store, hit the link down at the bottom and go buy that third party of death. Third party of death. Trust me. I told you I've been calling this for a long time. It's the platform, baby. We're on the Xbox platform that makes bread. Now the thing is, Game Pass numbers is growing up. They didn't give another new number. Still was at 34 from their last telling. But the number is going to come out soon. And y'all about to get that new number. And it's slowly climbing. But I explained to you that the ABK deal is larger than what everybody thinks. And then once all these games start hitting and they start hitting Game Pass and they start hitting the service and the platform starts to rise. Oh, definitely you're going to be number 3. You're going to be number 2 at some point in time. Do you go for the almighty number 1? Now, Microsoft is looking to boost itself with the AI PCs and all that other stuff with the Qualcomm chip and all that stuff that they're going to do. It's a big shift. Everything is shifting over at Xbox and Microsoft. Those 4 games that they put over there to those port begging ponies, hashtag no PlayStation 6. You know how it is. We'll kill Kong. Kong is going to die. We won't stop until it becomes an app in this generation. But how we see it is bread is being made. And these services will definitely rise once all that AI stuff is out in the wild. This is the reason why in 2026 the new console's coming out. This is the reason why you're going to have that handheld. This is the reason why they're talking to VR. This is the reason why they're sitting down with Meta. This is the reason why they talk to Gabe and all this other stuff. This is a machine, baby. It's an absolute machine. And if you ain't on board, you better get on board now, because I'm telling you, the machine is moving forward. How the hell can you be down in hardware sales, but up in revenue? Because the platform has shifted. When I explained to you before, hardware wasn't the thing. Hardware was actually holding them back. Xbox is larger than a box, baby. Xbox is everywhere. Xbox is your PC. Xbox is your cell phone. Xbox is your tablet. Xbox is everywhere and anytime. Don't ever get into that whole, oh, my console sold more than you. Your revenue is down, baby. Your operating cost is low. Microsoft operating cost is high. Xbox operating cost is high. Revenue is in, cash is in. It's time to win. It's a different thing when you're on the money team, baby. Get your weight up, not your hate up. You understand? Go get a plate, sit down, eat with us. But this is the part in the video where I'm gonna tell you to like, follow, subscribe. And I'm gonna take that logo and I'm gonna throw it on that Game Pass and ABK, because June is gonna show you what's really happened. And I'm gonna tell you, try to play the Game Pass.